Hi, my name is Rick, and like you, I'm passionate about this great game of golf. Now, I know a lot of you have lower back pain. I'm going to show you a very simple lesson. You can maintain your same golf swing. We're going to make some slight adjustments in that lower back pain that you have. We're going to eliminate in terms of adding any more stress to the back. Now, what you have at this present moment, that I can't help you with. But this movement that we're going to do, we're going to show you it. If you follow these movements, the stress in the lower back will be eliminated. Now, at this point, I'm going to bring in a student of mine. His name is Walter. I'm going to show you why you have lower back pain, or why the golf swing, which is not a great thing for lower back, actually causes you to have lower back pain. So I'll bring Walter in. I'll show you what happens. I think you'll have a better understanding of why your swing, unless you make some adjustments, eventually you're going to have to see a chiropractor if you haven't already. All right, Walter, come on in. Now what I'm going to show you is what happens in a golf swing. Now, just turn sideways for a moment. Now, when you swing a club, as you take the club back, you focus on the takeaway. You keep your head directly over the ball, as they tell you. As you swing through the impact position, you leave your head there. They say, don't take your eyes off the ball. However, if you don't, and you continuously do this, you're going to hurt your back. Let me show you why. Let me show you a martial art technique that we do. And I think when you see it, you'll appreciate it at a higher level, what happens to the lower back. So what happens, Walter's going to face me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to push his neck backwards, all right? So I'm going to push his chin. As I push his chin like this, so you see his chin, let's take a wide stance, please. Just face this way, take a wide stance. I'm going to hold his chin in this position. When he swings the club, actually his body's moving forward like this, all right? So let me show you what happens. I'm going to take his shoulder, I'm going to pull his shoulder back, but I'm going to hold his chin. As I do that, I'm going to cause him a great deal of stress. That's what's going on in your golf swing. You hold the head there, you take the club and you swing, and the head stays there. And as you do this, you start to cause your lower back pain. These are one of the techniques that we actually do to cause you lower back pain. Because those who control the spine, if I control your spine, I control your power. All right? So what will actually happen from a martial aspect, if he faces me, when he enters, put your hand up, I'll show you what we do. When we enter, we'll actually take his chin and we'll push it away. Because as he attacks, as his body's coming forward, we'll push his chin. We'll actually hyperextend the lower back. As we hyperextend the lower back, what we'll do, we'll force it down. This is what's going on in your golf swing. A lot of you swing like this, and you're staying back, you're holding this position too long, and you're doing this, and all you have to do is touch your shoulder, and you'll drop straight down, because your back is now in the wrong position. All right? So let me do it one time. I'll show you the martial art application. But take it, so stand, fighting stance, wide stance. Now, turn sideways more like this. Now, when he swings, I'm going to hold his head. So what happens, Walter's going to try to punch me. So as he goes to punch me, I'm going to control his neck. The more I control his neck, watch what happens. I'm going to separate him from his spine. You see how his spine is starting to get locked? That's what a golf swing looks like. So go to a golf swing, open your hand, maybe in a golf swing position, turn. So you see this? This is what's actually happening. And this is a reverse pivot. Stay there, like this. Now all I have to do is take my hands and press down, and he'll just drop because his spine is in the wrong angle. It's imperative you understand that. So let me show you what we do to make sure that doesn't occur again. All right. So what Walter's going to do, he's going to hold my head, all right, like this. If I turn, I'm going to get stuck, and I'm going to cause myself lower back pain. But as I do this, when he holds it, I'm going to ask him to release his hand. And when I turn my head towards the target, I release that stress, all right? So it'll look something like this. So stand over here. So push my head. So I'm coming into the ball. See, you see this stress? Now move your hand. Now once I turn, the stress is released because this head, my chin has released toward the target. Back up for a second. So unless you release it eventually, you can't hold it there. You want to spot. The moment you hit it, you have to go through. If you don't go through, you're going to cause yourself lower back pain. That's the way it works, all right? So one more time. So Walter's facing me like this. This is the movement in martial arts, so I didn't show you why we didn't stand it. Put your hands up. When I move towards Walter to change your angle, I'm actually going to push his chin, all right? I'm going to push his chin. If you look at it this way, that's the torque, all right? So this is my chin back, like this, and I torque. And as I move into it, you see my chin's here? So it's going to be very difficult for me to get to the left side without injuring myself, unless I start moving my head eventually. You don't want to hold that position like most golf teachers tell you. Look down the ball. Yes, look down the ball, but you better release quickly. So let me show you what happens. So as Walter comes in, he moves towards me. I'm actually going to touch his chin. As I touch his chin, I'm going to lock his energy. Once I lock his energy, that's it for him. So the golf swing should look something like this. As you take the club back, as you hit the ball, that's fine. But make sure this chin turns. Don't stay there too long. Go like this and release the energy. That's why they say look at the target. They actually mean look at the target. Well, golf teachers tell you, don't hold the pose too long. My name is Rick. Like you, I am passionate about this great game of golf. There's a lot of things I know about the spine that most golf teachers have never even considered. Walter has, because he's a fisher of men. I like this fish shirt. It's very nice. All right. My name is Rick. Like you, passionate about this great game of golf. Remember, if you want to feel pain, all you gotta do is hold that head long enough, and you'll feel it. It's just that's the way the anatomy works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.